This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. All right, man. I want to talk about this debacle with LeBron James, man. This man, his little legacy is on his last little leg. I'm going to say it again. His little legacy is on the last little leg. No one is going to that little circus or that little toxic as fuck environment or that little shit show. They're not going to that. And he is vehemently being disrespectful. Because when you sit there and you go and you try to get players, right? And you try to, you know what I'm saying, advertise, or you try to put it out there that you're going to, do some kind of occlusion or occlusion to get them, to get them to come to play to LA and get on this LRMR nonsense. Because that's what LRMR likes to do. They like to do this little occlusion nonsense. Kawhi Leonard, you're distracting him, man. This man is on a tear right now that's unprecedented in the NBA playoffs. Second to Kevin Durant. Always will say that. And then he's going into the NBA Finals, which he is right now against the Golden State Warriors. And you're trying to distract him with this free agency nonsense? You're not going to get him. Not with doing that. If you're going to be that disrespectful about it, you could kiss that goodbye. You weren't going to get him in the first place. Come on, man. You that little desperate? I mean, it's little nonsense at its highest levels. It's ridiculous, man. Little ridiculous. And then you want to try to go get Russell Westbrook. Yeah, Russell Westbrook maybe, because he's like I've said, high octane beta. You know what I'm saying? An alpha wannabe. So, yeah, maybe he needs to go play in LA. Last time I checked, his roots isn't it from LA. So, yeah, maybe he might need to jump ships. I can see him. Anthony Davis, he's a fickle player. But I think there's something there with Anthony Davis where maybe he's realizing his value is more than meets the eye. Listen, LeBron James, you're on your last leg. Nobody needs to play with you so they can be prominent. We don't know how many more years we're getting out of you. You're clearly past your prime. You've lost a lot of steps. I don't know if people are watching basketball, man, because I'm watching basketball. The man doesn't even play defense full time anymore. He hasn't done that for the last 7 years. And every year that he stopped doing it, he's gotten worse and worse at it. His defensive efficiency is at its worst. LeBron James didn't even make first or second all NBA team. That's unprecedented. This man's always making all first NBA team. He didn't do that this year. That should be a glaring deficiency for you NBA ultra fanboys, you NBA ultra fangirls. Modern day Rudy Point plum brains. Because that's what you are at your truest and most properest levels. You guys are not paying attention, man. They always say the devil's in the details, man. I'm going to say it again. They always say the devil's in the details. And the devil's in the details with LeBron James. He's not what he used to be, folks. So why would these young stallions and young lions that could clearly go and play with each other and win, go play with him? And then you got to deal with the circus that's in LA. Magic Johnson left that team. Jenny Buss don't know how to run that team. And shout outs to my sis, Letitia Hutt. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to you. But I'm sorry. I'm going to have to ride on Jenny Buss. I told you something wasn't all the way together with that. The decisions that she made showed me she ain't all there the way that she's supposed to be there. I get it. She has to establish her power and let people know she runs this shit. But at the same time, she's not making the best decisions. Because last time I checked, Rob Pelinka, what does he know about being a GM? He knows a lot about free agency. He knows a lot about being an agent. But what does he know about being a GM of an organization? She would have shown me that she was for real if she would have hired somebody like a Jerry West or steal Pat Riley from Miami and give him the sweetest deal and bring Pat Riley in. Then she would have shown me she's for real. Because you say that she's being mentored by them. But that's the moves that she should have made. That would have shown me she's making chess moves. But basically just showing LeBron James that you run this does not really help your case if you're not making the right decisions that's beneficial for the team. Not taking nothing away from Frank Vogel, but really, who is he as a coach? I've talked about his credibility and all that stuff, but still, I mean, this is LA, man. We can't be hiring no damn Frank Vogel if LA wants to be prominent. You need a Phil Jackson. You need a Pat Riley. You need a coach that has cachet. You need a Greg Popovich. You need something, man. Frank Vogel is not it. And that right there shows me the decision making there is not making sense. Magic Johnson is not an angel here. He's not without blame. But at least he should have been afforded the opportunity to make the moves that he was supposed to make. If he has the title of president, then he needs to operate as such. Meaning he wanted to get rid of Luke Walton. They should have let him do that because that was his role. His role as a president is to have full power. How come Rob Pelinka has full power to do what he wants? So right there, you clearly see there's some issues there. Kobe Bryant's involvement, I don't know. I'm a biggest fan of Kobe Bryant, but let's keep it real here. He's connected to Rob Pelinka, so I can't sit here and act like I'm not going to put him out there. But again, with me, before I get to the Etherin and Merkin people, because Kobe's my dude. Anybody that knows me knows I rock with KB24. I'm going to ride or die with him. But I'm not going to sit here and act like, Kobe and Rob Pelinka don't have this connection, man. You have to be an idiot and a dodo head to not see that. So I don't know what Kobe's involvement is on it. I'm not going to say anything negative towards KB24 because I still need to wait until all the facts come out because that's how I operate. I like to let all the details come out before I could say something emphatic against it. But the truth of the fact of the matter is this. I believe Kobe may have some degree of involvement in this as well. I'm not going to sit here and act like that. That's not the case. Because how did Rob Pelinka come into the equation of LA? It was through Kobe. Wasn't he Kobe's agent? Come on, folks. We can't have blinders over our eyes. We got to be deep thinkers out here in these NBA streets. We got to see things for what they are. There's a lot of blame to go a lot of places. But the biggest blame stays where it's at, and that's LeBron James. If he didn't do this nonsense with Anthony Davis, then we wouldn't have been in this issue that we're in right now. Then Jenny Buss wouldn't have to, spread her wings to let LeBron James know she runs the team and then really kind of spank him. You know what I'm saying? None of this craziness would have happened. This is the Los Angeles Lakers, man. No one player, I've said this before, is bigger or greater than that organization. I'm going to say it again. It's the Los Angeles Lakers. No one player is bigger or greater than that organization. So the truth of the fact of the matter is LeBron James needs to know his role and know his place. His best play would be to stay in Cleveland. I don't know why he left that situation, man. You had it made over there. You were treated like a king. And everybody was treated like a pauper over there. But then you left that to come to L.A. You know there's going to be pressure there, man. As soon as you show up in L.A., because of the name that you are, the namesake that you are, they're going to want to get championships from you from the jump. And the L.A. fans, they don't play, man. I know from the Kobe Bryant years as a Kobe Bryant fan. Purple and gold, they want you to blood, sweat, and tear the whole situation for you to earn their respect. And even after you do that, because Kobe won 5, they'll turn against you. Trust and believe that, man. That's why I said LeBron James wasn't doing his homework. For a guy that's supposedly so smart, in that decision, that was so dumb. I'm going to say it again. For a guy that was supposedly so smart, that decision was so dumb of him. Why did he do it? What did he gain out of that? What did he merit out of that? All he merited was just foolery and nonsense. And hence, he thinks that Russell Westbrook's going to go play with that? Come on, man. Russell Westbrook's already getting the scrutiny for being one of the most polarizing players behind Kevin Durant in the game right now. And you think now he's going to go and deal with that circus nonsense that's in L.A.? On top of the fact that he's a problem himself? Come on. Paul George ran away from that. He could have went to the LA Lakers. Why he dodged that bullet? Because he didn't want that drama. Russell Westbrook don't want that drama. All this stuff that they keep saying LeBron James is doing the occlusion and going around, talking to all of these players. This not going to come to fruition, folks. Nothing's going to pan out of this. Because none of these players, they have great situations that they can go to other places and get half or 25% of the drama that they would get with the Lakers. So why are they going to go and play in LA? All this stuff about, Kawhi Leonard, is he going to leave it? No, I don't believe that, man. Kawhi Leonard is the man in Toronto. Toronto's treating him like a king. And if he were to leave Toronto, it'd probably be to play with a Kevin Durant and a Kawhi and a Kyrie Irving somewhere. And all this stuff about Kyrie Irving's going to go play with LeBron James, that may be a possibility because Kyrie Irving did some suspect stuff recently when he apologized. So what do you have to apologize to LeBron about? You don't owe him nothing. We know these modern day players, man. Anthony Davis, these modern day players, I keep saying they're formulated and damn near engineered out of a chemical lab, man. They're not Old school players, man. They're not DNA. They can't think independently and have free will for themselves. But at least they have enough understanding to know that LeBron James' ship of being able to play with him, because his pros over his cons was the fact that he had this game that you could still play with him and still deliver the goods. LeBron James can't do that. He came to the Wild Wild West and got exposed. He showed he can't make it to the postseason. He showed that he was only able to do that in the weak East, like I told you guys. Lest y'all forget, lest I have to remind y'all asses. The East was so weak at that time. Cleveland Cavaliers was cornering the market at that time. But when he went to the Wild Wild West, when he played against real teams, what happened? He got exposed. And then you got people coming with stupid terms. I get people are trying to be like me, man. But if you're going to be like me, then you have to have the creativity. Because see, when I say punchlines, they stick. I don't do this Kobe Bryant booty boy. What is that? That just says that term is as suspect as you, man. I'm gonna say it again. That term says that it's as suspect as you, and you need to really question yourself if you're gonna call somebody a Kobe Bryant booty boy. What? That doesn't even sound right. But when you hear LBJ apologists and LBJ stance, listen to that. It sounds better. LBJ Riders Media. You see how that flows? You see how that just sounds so beautiful? I get it, man. Folks are trying to be like he knows his sport. But you know what they lack? They lack bringing that heat and that fire. Only I can bring those things. Because I'm original. I'm one in a lifetime generation type cat, man. They don't make them like me, man. Sun Tzu, a.k.a. Art of War style. 7 steps ahead, baby. They don't make them like me. So go off with the head with that Kobe Bryant booty boy nonsense. That just don't make no sense. That's just nonsense. It's rubbish. And anybody that says that stuff, it really says how insecure and miserable you are. I'm just going to have to say that. Man, listen, man. Nobody's going to play with LeBron James. I'm sorry. No one's going to play with him. He's past his prime, way past it. He's a la drama. He comes with a la baggage. They don't have a credible coach. And then they're dealing with issues from the top down. That issue with Magic Johnson, man, it sent a shitstorm, man. No one's going to go play in LA. And if folks think that that's going to be the reality, they need to wake up and smell the coffee. This is He Knows His Sport. Checking out.